Hello, hello, hello. How is everyone today? Oh, Mama Cole in the house. Welcome, welcome. I was having some technical difficulties. Um, I'm in some groups I'm not. I don't know. It is what it is. So if you made it here, you are meant to be here. Welcome. Hi, Starry. How are you? Welcome. Welcome, Tracy. I'm doing pretty good. It's been a nice day today. Just a nice, relaxing day. Welcome, Donna. Welcome, Crystal. Nice to see you. How is everybody in the world today? How's life treating you? Things are starting the eclipse season. Well, we're done with the lunar eclipse and we're getting ready to start our solar eclipse. So I'd like to welcome you in to tea time. Grab your tea. I've got a super magical tea to show you today, but I'm going to wait for some more people to join us because I can't wait for you to see it. I brewed it in the sun. Have you ever made sun tea? I love making sun tea. I grew up, my stepmom used to make sun tea, and she would put it out in the sun with like spearmint and dandelions and flowers in it. And I never really understood what she was doing. It was so good, but really magical. Very magical. It harnessed the power of the sun. Welcome, Wendy. Nice to see you. How are you today? I'm probably going to pull some cards today. And I had some things that came up as I was getting ready today about our fears and shadow work. And because we're coming into that season in dreams, as I'm just sitting here preparing our dreams. Got to walk through our shadows in order to be able to dream again. And our dreams this one's for all of us today. Messages, signs, symbols, and guidance. See all the symbols in there? Now that I'm learning astrology, I'm noticing that's the symbol for Sun, Mercury, Venus, and Mars, I believe. I'm not sure. This has a lot of symbols in it. So, how are you? How is everybody? What you been up to this week? How has the eclipse energies been doing for you? Having for you. It has been quite emotional. Have you had emotions? Have you just been kind of still? I hope you've taken the opportunity to look within. The eclipses are all about the dark season of life and to time to reflect. I actually brought a mirror. As we're coming into the fall equinox, we will be transforming, and the earth is transforming summer into fall. And if you're on the other side, fall into summer. I mean, winter into summer if you're over in Australia. Welcome, Debbie. Nice to see you. So, with the coming into the fall and into shadow season is when we're starting to go into the dark. What does that mean for like spiritual work? What does that mean for life in general? Like, what is shadow work? I've had a lot of people, mention that like last couple of weeks or so. I've had a lot of clients and stuff. All it is facing your fears, looking within, um, looking in the mirror. Oh, look at that. How cool is that effect? Look at the eternal mirror. Looking in the mirror at yourself, deep within, the parts of you that get triggered, the parts of you that you may not like, the parts of you that you're scared of, looking into your fears, looking into the grief. There's a lot of us here that are holding a lot of heavy grief. How do we handle that? Um, are there times that we're not handling it and we're turning into kind of like overdrive or something like that? That's what shadow work is. It's dealing with those kind of things. So I'm Mama Cole. If you don't know me, I'm a psychic medium with Psychic Insights. I've been a psychic medium professionally, honestly, for about 5 to 10 years. Um, I've been on my spiritual journey, like with spirits and stuff, since I was 4 years old. I've had experiences my whole life, and I never really understood a lot of them till honestly the past 10 years. Everything has started to makes sense of why I experienced the things that I did. So, and what I do is I'm a divinator. I also connect with your past lives, your ancestors. I can read your energies, your aura, pretty much your energies. When I pull cards for you, I connect to your spirit and your energy, and then the messages will come across that way. So, as we're talking about transformation and stuff, I wanted to show you my tea I made today. This is called Simply Stillness, because that's what we need to do. Going into the fall and stuff, we need to just be still and sit with ourselves. Okay. So, are you ready? Now, this is what it looks like just normally. Okay. Doesn't look, just looks like tea, right? Wait till you see. It's magical tea. Check this out. Can you see that? How freaking awesome is that? And now, this is butterfly tea. So it's purple. But just like, see, I don't know how I can do this where you can see it as I add the, watch, hold on. I don't think we can do it. Hold on. Okay, well, you see that it's purple, right? See how beautiful that is? But if we add a little citrus, and I have lime juice here. We add a little citrus and we stir it up. So citrus is like the spice of life, like the juice of life. Like citrus is sunshine, right? So if you add a little sunshine to it, see, but usually it's blue and turns purple. Let me see, is it still? Look at, see how it changed colors? It transformed. So before it was this bright, brilliant purple, and now it's like a pink. Okay? That's what happens in shadow season. That's what, when you deal with the parts of you that you don't, that you're uncomfortable with, that you sit with, you can transform and transmute it into something totally different, like totally clear. Yeah, you've learned to stop and breathe. That is so good, Debbie. Yes. I'm one of those people that holds my breath. Do you hold your breath? Are you a breath holder? In high stress, I hold my breath a lot. So now, since you said that, let's do our 5 deep breaths. Drop in. And what I do is I've lit a candle. I have not opened my circle. Just a moment. I have my chakra wand today, and I know, almost too pretty to drink. No, it's so good. And this is called Stillness. And it tastes, it's a floral and fruity with the lime in it. But it's dandelion, raspberry leaf, and butterfly pea flower. And I have a link for it. I sell it in my Etsy store. Hi, Kevin. Nice to see you. So I have opened our circle. I have a candle lit. Let's burn some sage. Hold on. Bye, Kevin. Had a hacker on YouTube. So let's burn some sage. That was some perfect timing, wasn't it? We're going to burn some sage, do our deep breaths, and connect. And all that is signaling to our guides and guardians that we're ready to work and receive messages. So here we go. Okay, and Debbie, I want you to go ahead. Everybody, put your hand on your heart. Take a deep breath in. And blow it out. And as you're blowing out, imagine you're blowing out birthday candles. Blow all the stress of the day, all the worry, all the anxiety. We don't need it right now. Breathe in. As you breathe in like the birds singing and sunshine and children's laughter and joy and gratitude. Breathe out. Take a couple more breaths at your own pace. One more. And I'd like to go ahead and invite our guides, guardians, angels, protectors, ancestors, and our higher selves in. Please watch over us. Please protect us. Please have the messages come across clearly. Please help us receive validations that are needed for our peace and comfort. All of this within our highest good. Amen, aho, and so mote it be. Okay, and then open your eyes. And all I just did was I let my guides and guardians, as well as yours, know that we're ready to work. We're going to do some sacred stuff for about the next hour and a half or so. And it's time for us to connect and drop in. And then by you breathing and relaxing, I also helped you reset your nervous system and make you more approachable, more open to whatever is to come. I don't seem to be seeing any comments over on Facebook. So if you're over on Facebook, I am not seeing your comments at all. So I'm going to pull some cards. If you have any questions or experiences from the last week, let me know. How did you survive the eclipse? What was going on? Did you guys do good? It was a heck of a roller coaster for me. I'm a Virgo with Gemini rising. So I had a lot of crazy stuff happen, lots of stress, tons and tons of stress. So who would like a card today? Why do I have that guy's comment still up there? It was deleted. Why is this comment even there? There we go. Thank you, Donna. I was like, somebody comment so I could get rid of whoever this Kevin was. I had to ban him. Thank you, Donna. Donna. What does Donna need? What message does she need? You know, I pulled this deck especially for you today, too. Oh, look, third eye. Third eye is all about our connection to the divine, to the way that we receive our messages. So, Donna, I'm going to pull another card too, because that's just your chakra, to pay attention to your third eye chakra. Pay attention to the messages that you're receiving, like in your dream, on that projector. Pay attention to your intuition. 100%. That's your third eye, is your intuition. Okay, trust it. Have insight, awareness, and let it guide you. Okay, imagine it. I love this image because it's like a little energy sprite or something. And that's your intuition. Like, totally trust her. Like, she's so divine and so powerful. And she goes totally. And I drew these. This was both out of the middle of the deck. Like, they were nowhere near each other, but they're totally in line. Your third eye, and trust your intuition 100%. 100%. So those are beautiful cards for you. So stop doubting yourself. Totally trust and be aware of your intuition and let it guide you. I love that for you, Donna. Yes, Debbie. Of course. How have you been this week, Debbie? Debbie. I feel like a heaviness and like a stress. Oof. And your solar, I'll see, and yours pop. Boy, you guys are, holy crap. I've never had the cards pop like this, where it's the solar plexus. Okay, that's totally your gut. And this is what's going on. See, and notice this is a solar plexus card. Notice the gold, the fire. This is a fire in your belly. Like you need to reignite the fire in your belly and have confidence. Know your self-worth, love yourself, and have pride in who you are. I'm getting like you want to be too much. be prideful of being too much. Much too muchy. That's what you should be. Like, you should be proud of exactly who you are, Debbie, because you are on fire. Like, this is like a phoenix rising from the ashes. Like, you have to have the self-love, the self-confidence, self-worth, the pride, because you're a badass. Like, you're very powerful. I love this. And this is like the fire in your belly. So you need to make sure if this season, it's not me, that's your higher self, that's your guides and stuff connecting with you. Okay, Debbie. So that's saying you need to rise. You need to have relight. If that fire in the belly isn't lit and you need help, let me know. I'm here to help you, and we can find out like what's going on. Do you need coaching? Do you need connection with a past loved one? Do you need to do some past life work maybe that we need to drive in? Because if it's not trauma or grief that you're holding now, see, and I'm getting all kinds of cards for you. Yeah, you need to learn more and have compassion for yourself. Oh, this card I can't show. And watch your physical health. Oh, she's kind of I can do it like this. And just watch your physical health. Okay, so yeah, you have a lot of messages. You need to start diving deep this shadow season. Good. You have been looking after yourself lately, so continue, okay? That was a validation for you, because remember when I opened, I asked them to give us validations, and trust your intuition also. Okay, Wendy, yes. And there's times like if I'm just sitting here shuffling, and if a card pops out, there's a story to be had. So that means that her guides weren't done with her, so I just keep going. Okay, so there's times you might get one card, and there's times that if I'm still shuffling and cards are popping out, there, see, we're done now. I'm going to make sure the messages get delivered to you, okay? And if you'd like if you want a one-on-one session right here, okay, I can half hour, an hour session. I can do a full tarot spread for you for the whole year. We can look at past, present, future. We can also do a mediumship reading. It just depends on what you need. If you need past life regression, stuff like that, or you want to look at trauma, you want to do shadow work, I can help you with that. And shadow work is mainly looking within, looking at the baggage you're carrying or the fears that you have. Because a lot of times our fears are sometimes we turn them around. Like sometimes our fears are actually our strengths. I was terrified of tarot when my whole life. I was a roommate. One of my roommates read cards, and professionally, she was a witch and everything. And I was like, no, 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 no. Like I was so adamant against cards. Now I would do ruins. I've done ruins since I was like 18. I love ruins. But something about the cards really, I couldn't handle it. I thought they were evil or were like a portal, kind of like a Ouija board or something. I don't know. Well, come to find out, like 10 years ago, I started learning about tarot, and I got all the books, and I did more the holistic approach. And I learned a lot about myself, a lot of healing, and a lot of dark things came out through tarot with me as I learned it. But I wasn't ready for it. So if there's something that you're scared of or that you fear, I would challenge you to kind of like dive into it and try to figure out why you're scared of it. Okay. And usually it's one of your strengths or one of your gifts that's wanting to come out. Debbie says, I would love some help connecting with my past brother. He has messages I can't understand. Well, book an appointment, honey, and I can help you. I love connecting people with their past loved ones. I love doing mediumship. And there's lots of times the messages come through in person. Like I love encouraging people to know that no matter what, their loved ones are still around. Like your love still will connect you. Now, Wendy wanted a card. Yes, Wendy. Wendy, Wendy, Wendy. Oh, see, I feel Wendy, like I feel like a knot in my throat immediately, and in my heart, like tightness in my heart, but like a huge lump in my throat. So I don't know if that's you swallowing your words, you not speaking or feeling your emotions, and you have a lot of grief. See, and you got the dreams card. Have you stopped dreaming, Wendy? I'm not sure who has passed that it's so heavy. Like I feel a lot of heaviness, like heavy, heavy. Um, and this is dreams. There are messages, there are signs, symbols, and guidance. You will find guidance in your dreams. So you need to start paying attention to your dreams and realize I believe that's where your loved one, and it's a male. Is it your son, Wendy? Because I get like a young male. Hi, Michelle. Of course. So, Wendy, if you're still here, because look at see the male references. There's 3 of them on here. Okay, and this is like the flower of life. You have the moon, the cycles and phases of the moon, and you have the planets. So this is all about dreams and cycles. Okay, things come and go like the wheel of time. I certainly will book an appointment. Thank you for the card pull. I do feel life and rising you are so definitely on point. Oh, thank you so much, Debbie. Thank you, thank you. I'm a divinator and a psychic medium, so I connect in numerous ways. So that's why my card readings are quite different than some. But thank you very much. So Wendy, I want to know about your loss if you can, and I want to let you know that even though it's really heavy right now, you will go through it, like through the cycles of relief and these messages. There are messages, signs, and symbols that are going to guide you through this process back into your dreams. And you will be having these messages in your dreams. Lack of vivid dreams of your late husband. So yeah, this is your husband. Because I felt a male presence. And it's like he is okay, they may not be vivid, but start looking for the signs and the symbols. Okay, this is like moons and planets. So maybe if you have just like, they may not be vivid, but maybe you're just having a dream of a planet or a star or a moon. But he's definitely present because there's 3 men's faces in here. Like I totally felt a male presence. So please know, Wendy, he is around you. If you're having trouble connecting, it's okay. The grief is kind of heavy right now because I really feel it like in your throat. Like maybe you have things that you left unsaid that you wish that he knew, but please know that he knows. Okay? And the heart is just your broken heart. I'm sure that's what I'm feeling. So if you need me, honey, when you're ready, if you'd like to connect with him, um, you can book with me and I can help you connect. Um, but I get that he will connect with you in your dreams, and he is sending you signs and symbols to help guide you. It's all about your guidance. So, like in life, he's still going to guide you, but from the other side. That's beautiful. Hi, Melissa. How are you? Welcome, welcome. Okay, and Miss Michelle. Michelle would like Michelle. I just need to totally disconnect from Wendy for a minute. Okay. Oh, Michelle, I got some third eye and crown stuff going on with you. Are you having issues with your crown? Oh gosh, I can't even get a card out. Oh, Michelle, how's that inner child going? How's she doing? When was the last time you played and you had some lightheartedness and some innocence and some wonder? Okay, it's time for you to embrace that inner child. I don't know if you've been doing inner child work or maybe you did a whole bunch of it and then you just kind of stopped for a little bit. But for you, I'm going to pull another card for sure. I get maybe that's the connection with the crown because I was getting like your head, like you're two in your head. Okay, you need to remember to be lighthearted. Life is about wonder and innocence and butterflies and fun. It's not always stress, Michelle. Okay, and communication and self expression. Okay, so in order to feed this inner child, I want you to start expressing yourself and sharing and connecting. Okay. It's been a while. We are exhausted. Okay, well, it doesn't take anything this is air to blow bubbles. Okay, Michelle, you can blow bubbles and embrace that inner child and just watch the bubbles float. Watch how it it makes you happy. Just something simple like that. Put on a song from your childhood, one of your favorite songs that you used to dance. I'm seeing you like dancing with your brush, like, excuse me, like 6 to 8 years old, dancing in your room, white dresser, totally having a ball, not a care in the world. Okay. It doesn't matter our age. We need to realize no matter what the universe has us, and all will be well if we just embrace life. Like, you got to embrace that wonder again and express yourself. See, I get this is a lot of the air. Like, you need to be able to breathe again. You're so welcome, Wendy. You haven't caught alive in a bit. I'm every Thursday at 7 p.m. I'm at tea time unless I'm almost dying from something. Because this is like my give back. And if for any reason my StreamYard changes or anything else, I'll always be on my MamaCole's nest. Always, always. So tea time is something I'm going to always do Thursday night, 7 o'clock. There might be times I push it back to like 9 p.m. I'm my youngest son's ride right now. So every once in a great while, but I pretty much got it figured out for him. So welcome, Neela. Nice to see you. I'm so glad you guys are here. It's so nice to see you. Oh, I remember those days. We never had softball, but we had dance, cheerleaders, football, and wrestling. And I had 6 kids that I raised, and then we did foster kids too. So I don't miss that running. I do not miss that running. How mothers do it nowadays, I don't know how you guys do it. Like, I really do not. The activities, oh my goodness. Yes, Neela, of course I will get you a card. And now also, this time is for you to ask any questions. Oh, I wanted to show you guys. You missed the color changing tea, but this is my new tea stillness. Can you see it? It started off really purple, and then you add lemon and it changes. Usually it goes from blue to purple, but for some reason it's going purple to magenta. I'm just shifting the energy a little bit, but I love that tea. So Miss Neela. Nelia, not Neela, Nelia. Nelia. I love that name. That's beautiful. Nelia. Why was I saying Neela? Nelia. Oh, I get your very sweet, soft spot. Like, you're very sweet. Hold on. Nelia, what does Nelia need tonight? Nelia, you have to have courage. Use your free will, your willpower, and make a change. Okay? Is there some choices that you have on the horizon that you're kind of scared of? Know that no matter what, Nelia, that you will make the right choice. Trust yourself. You are the rider on the horse. You're in charge. Okay? Look, you got a tight hold on the reins. You are in control. And this is a steed. Like, this is a stallion. but you're in charge. You have to have courage and the willpower to follow through on your choice. It's the courage to make that choice. I know it tastes so good too, Melissa. It's one of those magical change. I've been doing crystal teas and my purple teas and stuff because there's something about the color changing teas I think is just magical, and it lights that inner child in me. Because as a little kid, here's my Etsy shop, MamaCole's Nest. But as a little kid, I used to make teas. I've made teas since I was like 4 or 5 with my great grandma. My my mom and my grandparents are all British, so I grew up with um, just drinking teas and making. We would pick leaves and make teas, and so I have all kinds of teas in my Etsy shop, and I do it for fun because I love making them, and then I share them with everybody else. And if you notice in my shop, my teas, I only have limited like 5 to 7 bags of tea, and I make them very affordable, $5 a bag. So I make it super affordable, but I make the ones that I like, and then I sell them, and then I'll get us more. But they're seasonal. Oh, Michelle has sick, whiny 3 teenagers, 3 of them both, and my girls do cheerleading, plus me working 40 hours a week, and my son just costs money. That's expensive. I don't know how you guys keep up with cheerleading and dance. I could not. I could not believe how expensive cheerleading was. The shoes alone were a couple hundred, and this was back in 2012, I think, is when my daughter graduated. The shoes, the uniforms, the trip. Oh my gosh, the fees. Yes, you should try it, sweetheart. It really does help, especially during tea time. I want to get it to where when you guys come to tea time, you get your tea. You get your tea. If you smoke, get your smoke. Whatever you want to do to relax. And this is your hour and a half to self love, to connect with your spirit, connect with the messages that need to be heard, and with your a fellowship. Okay. Okay, Nelia said she followed through with one. My ex-husband's memorial tree finally will be planted this October. Yay! I love that. Good job. Good job. Yeah, this one's in my Etsy. I just put it in today. Stillness. It's called Stillness. It's right here. Hold on. Oh, I don't think I can show you guys a picture of but it is right here. It is blue butterfly pea with dandelion and raspberry leaf. Now, I don't know what you ordered. I can't remember. You're at the ball field right now. See, but you can prepare. If you're sitting at the ball field, make yourself a cup of tea. Stillness, yes. I like I have one called Joy and Bliss, and those are like my #1 sellers instead of the long name. So I'm going to start just staying with one word. He does love it. And he does love it. Of course he loves it, sweetheart. Yes. And if you're over on Facebook, I don't even know. It's showing that I'm live, but I have not seen anyone's comments at all in the mediums group. So I'm not sure what's going on with that. So if you're there and you are commenting, please hop over to the Psychic Insights page or the YouTube or Mama. Yeah, see, I couldn't even get it on my Facebook either. I just have it Mama Cole's Nest, YouTube, and Psychic Insights. You're so welcome, Nelia. So do you guys have your cards with you? Oh, I love that. You made moon water and your husband gave some to your pups. So they must have needed some cleansing, some supercharging. Nothing wrong with that. As long as it's drinkable water. I always tell people if you're going to consume the water, make sure it's drinkable water. So if you have your cards, do you want to We could draw cards together, and if you don't, I can draw for all of us. And let's do a specific question. How about, see, I always do like what guidance, and last week we did what do we need to release. How about what do we need to face this shadow season? What do we need to face this shadow season? So this is for the collective, so everyone that's here. Good job. It is the drinkable. Good job. I sat there and shuffled the heck out of them too. Choices, change. That's the fear. Good job. I love that. Okay, now what Melissa did was charge drinkable water for her teas, and that's awesome because that really is magical. Very, very magical. Just don't ever do moon water in eclipse energy unless you want to do chaotic magic. So the fear that we need to face is the fear of change, of choices, of using our free will. Wow, and our willpower. So if you would like to share in the comments, share what is it about change that scares you? Did that ring true for you? Did you draw a card too? What did you get? For me, change scares the heck out of me. I've been in the same area for 10 years and we're moving in 2 weeks. And I've been in the country and I'm moving right by a flea market and a campground, right by the flea market. I'm like, whoo, that's going to be a big change. But it's also going to be great because I can sell my teas. I can do everything right there. There's going to be a community and it's other disabled, retired people. So I think it's going to be really good. But it's scary. Change is very scary. Hi, Elaine. Welcome. How are you? So, Melissa, is change one of you love flea markets? I do too, but I'm in Florida and it's so damn hot. It's like today, it started off, it was 54 degrees this morning. I was like, oh, it's nice and cool. But then it got up to 92. And like, it's hot. Like, it doesn't matter. Now, in the fall, I'll probably be able to do the flea market. But when it's 100, it's been consistently, honestly, since, oh, you're in Georgia, so you know. I forget. Yeah, you know. But it's been consistently this summer has been hot. Like it has been in the 90s and 100 since what, June? Like that was the first little cool break. But I think we're supposed to be getting I think it's supposed to be cool. Yeah, and I have asthma and a heart. I'm a heart patient. So that makes it even more fun. So, hey, Elaine, would you like a card? Because I've pulled a card for everybody. Or what questions do you guys have? We have a little bit more time. Do you have any questions? Any experiences that you've had this week that you'd like to talk about? Yes, please. Okay, Elaine. Elaine. Wow, immediately dropping in with you, I get like a headache, like a stress, tension feeling right across here on my head. Are you super stressed or like super worried? Like, and I also feel the uncomfortableness in your heart too. Physical health. Okay, make sure that you're paying attention. She's I don't know what I'm allowed to show on different platforms. So make sure that you're paying attention to your physical health. Now, this card's also about vitality, strength, the way you see yourself. So, Elaine, if you're being too harsh on yourself, realize that your body's absolutely beautiful just the way it is. Um, and just it also has balance. So your body is beautiful the way it is. You need to have balance in your strength and your vitality. So you need to realize that it's also okay to rest. That's one of the ways that you take care of your body. But you need to make sure that you're exercising and using your strength and vitality. And this is you totally in the nude. Now, that's kind of, there was an exercise I did, one of my mentors had me do. And I have a very poor self image myself. I struggled with that a lot. And in my teen years, I was super, super skinny up until like my 20. So I had kids, and then I went way over. I'm obese now because I can't move, and I had a very hard time with my body image. So as this woman is, she's totally naked on sitting on a tree stump. Okay, I would get out of the shower. I was told by my mentor to get out of the shower and to look at myself naked in the mirror and to look at instead of doing what we humanly do as women or as people in general, we look at ourselves and we pick ourselves apart. We judge ourselves. Okay. Oh, well, you got a mole here. What is that stretch mark? Oh my gosh, look at your boobs. Your boobs are down, they're falling. Now, don't do that. Look at all the miraculous things this body has done for you. The children you've birthed, the falls that you've made, if you've broken bones, how it's healed, the things that you've healed from and overcome. It's the same body, it's the same bones. It's got brought you all these years. It's the same little body that you learned to walk, to ride the bike. Okay. So I want you to find balance in that. Yeah, we really are our own worst critics. So I want you to start embracing your beauty and your body image. Okay. I want you to start embracing how beautiful you are and find balance for your health. Um, you still do have vitality. Are you an older person? I can't really see by your picture. Your picture is like a dot, but you still have vitality and you still have strength. I'd highly encourage like yoga or Tai Chi. Okay. Yeah. So just make sure that you're paying extra attention to your body, like that you're accepting of how beautiful you are. You're 56, so you're not that old. I'm 59. So, but see, part of that is us embracing. Okay, I get what this card is now. So now that I know your age, part of this is embracing our crone years. Our we are no longer a maiden. We're no longer made to have children or anything like that. Now we are enjoying the sweetness of life. We we are learning that our body has served its purpose and now we can enjoy the soft things of life. We can see how vital our body is and how strong it is because of what it's been through, and then learn the balance of the crone years. Yeah, you got to listen to your body. I'm 59. What happens between 55 and 59? Whoo-wee. But now I do have chronic illness, like I have chronic osteoarthritis and things like that. But you really have to slow down and start listening to your body as you get older. Um, Yoga is awesome for mobility and stuff like that and strength. Okay, so just listen. So see, Melissa's 55, and a lot of it too, we're going through menopause. So you got all that crazy stuff going on. Oh my goodness gracious, all the hormone fluctuations and all that. We think that, oh my gosh, I'm what, how did I get this old? What happened? You got that old because you are wise and amazing, and you still have a very big purpose. And now it's our golden years. We can do whatever we want, and we don't got to give a F about what other people think. Yeah, it is kind of a mind F. Like there's the F word in twice. So whose young son here cusses? Because there is a young guy around here. But yeah, it is hard to embrace your crone years. Hollis actually encouraged me to embrace mine. Now my hair looks like it. See, my hair is turning gray. Gray, gray, gray. Hold on. If I were to put it up, oh, you see. Oh, especially this side. Hold on. Ah, see all the gray? But for some reason, the top is brown. But I was dyeing my hair when I started working with Hollis about 3 years ago. And Bright Hawk stopped dyeing their hair. And Hollis is like, you should be natural. Why are you dyeing your hair? I'm like, because I don't like the gray. And they're like, what are you fighting? Like, you should embrace your wisdom. Embrace every gray hair because that's knowledge. It's wisdom. Like, we deserve this. Oh, thank you. Thanks. I'm trying, but hey, Donna. Hi, Renee. I can see your comments. Welcome, Renee. Would you like a card, Renee? Welcome, welcome. Thanks, Elaine. I try, but it is hard. And I also have the beauty filter up on the StreamYard. So it's being nice getting rid of some of my lines. Hollis doesn't use the filters, but I use some of the filters. Just, we can all use a little help when we want. So yes, I'm doing that too. You're so welcome, Elaine. But I'm learning to embrace the crone years too. It is different to look at life from your 50s, especially your late 50s. But we have a lot of time. Melissa says, I quit dyeing my hair during COVID. I have light brown, gray, white, and white hair. Oh, I love that. Yeah, I stopped going to the beauty salon during COVID, and I've been cutting my hair, and I need a good haircut so bad. And we were dyeing my hair and cutting our hair. And I went blonde and purple and all kinds of stuff. Okay, Renee would like a card. How are you this week, Renee? I'm so thankful that you're here. Thank you so much for joining us. I hope today is a little better of a day. I hope you saw some sunshine today. Okay, Renee. I just want to take a few deep breaths and clear everything and just focus on Renee as I shuffle the cards. What messages does Renee need for her highest good today to bring her some peace and comfort? Self-esteem. Somebody else just got the same card. It's funny because we're all having like the same theme. Like we all kind of need the same stuff. This is for you to have confidence, to love yourself and realize that you do have worth still and be proud of yourself. Renee, I know that you carry a lot of guilt and I don't want you to do that. I want you to know that you are the best, most beautiful mother ever. And this is honestly, the first thing I thought of when I saw this was Rachel. Because this is how I always see her. She always presents herself in a field of flowers. So how funny is it that I think this is one of the only cards in here that the woman is in a field of flowers. So please know there's absolutely no coincidences. And I want you to start loving yourself through this. That's the only way. You were screaming at God today. Okay, that's good though. Honestly, that means you're progressing. Okay? Okay, hold on. Let me get your comment over here, sweetheart. Okay, Renee said that she was very angry today and she was screaming at God today. Okay, I know it's horrible and it's hard, but that means that you are moving in the stages of grief. Anger is a stage of grief. So it's okay to be mad at God. It's okay. You need to start loving yourself and realizing that Unfortunately, she had free will, and that was just part of her path. I still do not understand it, but that was just some of her soul path. You have to love yourself through this, okay? But you also have to have pride because you know dang well where she's at. And you know she walks beside you. You just miss the physical presence, okay? I could not imagine because you share videos and pictures, and she is a beautiful young lady. Beautiful, beautiful. And even in spirit, she's so beautiful and bright and vibrant. So please know, in order for yourself to heal from this, you have to love yourself through it, as Rachel would love you through it. No, absolutely not. But I want you to know, okay, Renee, I'm going to share this. Renee says that sometimes she wishes that she could be with her. That is a normal, an absolutely normal response to guilt. That's like survivor's guilt, okay? The world would not be better off if you were with her. You have sons and family that need you, and there's still things for you to do, okay? So please know that it's just the grief, and it isn't an easy journey, okay? If you need help, I am here. I can help you. Um, we're all sending you so much love and comfort. And please know Rachel's right there. She wants you to have she wants you to love yourself and have self-worth and confidence. Know that you did everything right. You need to stop second guessing yourself, okay? I know that there was some mental health stuff going on. That's no responsibility of yours. You did everything correct, okay? That's just your mortal self. Your soul knows. And just allow your soul. What we need to do is start like disconnecting. You need to start disconnecting your mind and trying just to connect your heart and your soul to your daughter. Okay? Stop trying to figure out why and how and if only and the woulda, coulda, shouldas, and try to put that, like, even if you just do it a couple minutes a day, picture yourself just putting it all in like a ball or a bag, whatever you can figure, like you can picture in your head, and put it on the shelf, even if it's 5 minutes, okay? And put that all on the shelf, your whole mind, all the worry, the woulda, coulda, shouldas, all that stuff, and then just drop in and think of those giggles, think of those videos, those pictures of her that you post, and drop in with your heart to her and with your soul. Okay? In those moments, you are making a connection with her. She will she will be there. She will meet you there. And what you're doing is you're believing that she is okay and she will come to you. I know without a doubt because she's very strong. Very strong. Like her messages, even with your husband's a skeptic, and she was like, okay, dad, doop, 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 you know? So please know there's times that we just have to disconnect our muggle minds so that we can enjoy the beautiful spiritual journey that we're on. It's unfortunate, and I know it's horrible and tragic, but there's also so much beauty in it too. Like dive into your faith, dive into your beliefs, and know that she is okay. And try to connect with your heart and your soul, because that's where you carried your daughter. You carried your daughter within you. Like you can connect energetically with her. You can visit her, but not physically. You can visit her that way, like through your heart. Okay. Yeah. Anna, you're getting lots of love from everybody. And Anna says that now some people believe in God, some don't, but that just the higher being, or that we don't always understand the plan, but that she was chosen to be a special angel that he needed in heaven. I honestly feel, um, I don't always understand, but your daughter has come to me. Like there are cases that I have that I'll just see her like pop in and stuff. And I have two young girls that I've read for that they hang out. Um, to Maya and Rachel, your daughter. And they're 13 and 14. Well, actually, I think Tamaya was 14 when she was passed, and hers was extremely tragic. Um, also. So, but they have found each other as friends. So she's not only has family, like our loved ones don't only have family, they actually make friends and relationships, and they have an interest in our lives. Like it doesn't just stop. Their lives don't just stop and then they're just sitting up there like as a ghost or a spirit or and they're judging you and stuff like that. Absolutely not. Your daughter wants you to heal and she will do all she can once you get that vibration up a little bit to let you know that she's okay. And Elaine is also sending you hugs. She thinks that we all have that, but they don't want to be here. Like some people do. But just I encourage you if it's bad to please always seek professional help, okay? And if you need a reading, sometimes readings will help reconnect you. If it's been a while and you need me, no problem. Just go ahead and book Renee and I can help you, okay? And I'm so sorry. I wish I could hug you. Like I so wish I could hug everybody here. Like there's so much loss. But I'm so thankful you had such a really cool daughter. Yes, she misses you, but see, it's different. She sees you, like she misses the connection. She just wants you to know she's okay. All right. Hi, Shar. Nice to see you. Welcome, Shar. Yeah. So just keep going. I'm happy you're through the anger. You're getting through the anger. That's really good. Get it out. Cuss at God. Do whatever you got to do. He understands. They understand. Who, whatever you believe in, they get it. Okay. Shar, if you would like a card, just let me know. Okay, and Michelle, I don't know how long you lost your daughter. I watched my mom go through the same exact struggles when my brother passed. He passed February 23rd, 2024. She does lean on me a lot, so try to be around your other children. Yes, she said she wishes she was with my brother also. That hurts me to hear that, but I also feel I should have gone before my little brother. She's still struggling, so stay strong for your family. Oh, I'm so sorry, Michelle. And I'm so sorry about the loss of your brother. But please know, I couldn't imagine, like, as a mom, because, oh, that would be very hard. Very, very hard. But know as you heal, they will send, and even if you're not healed, they still try to mess with your electricity or send you signs or butterflies or coins or feathers. Welcome, Sky Blessings. How are you? So, how is everyone feeling? Good. Scream, Renee, and get it out. Okay, Shar. Definitely, Renee. Scream and holler and get it out. Get that crap out. Better out than in. Yes, Shar. Let's draw Shar a card. I pulled a couple decks out, but it seems like we're this one is the one for everybody tonight. This is my, just so you guys know, this is a Chakra Insight Oracle. I love this deck because it has chakra and just like life insights. Like I just think the artwork on these cards are so beautiful. Okay, Shar, what does Shar? Well, I'm not gonna pull the whole thing. We're in the middle of the your third eye. So you need to be establishing and trusting your intuition. And is there some forgiveness that needs to take place? You need to let go. Healing, growth, and compassion. So some of this forgiveness I feel is for yourself, Shar. You need to forgive yourself and let go and have compassion for yourself. Just kind of blow it away, like make a wish. Can you see the dandelion? Just kind of Forgive yourself. Let it go. Woulda, coulda, shouldas. That's kind of like a theme tonight. The woulda, coulda, shouldas. Like, forgive yourself. You did everything the way you should have, and trust yourself. And then your third eye is more like as you heal and the growth comes, the messages will come. Okay? So that's why the third eye showed up. So you'll start having experiences. And notice there's lots of purple in here too. So as you heal, I get that you're going to be getting messages from beyond. Like, use your intuition, trust your intuition for sure, and have help. Excuse me. Words are hard tonight. Have compassion with your own healing. Realize it takes time. You didn't get this way overnight, okay? And you don't have to do it perfect. Healing is not perfect. It's not linear. It's kind of like a freaking roller coaster. It's not kind of, it is a roller coaster. Oh, that's okay. Don't worry about it. No worries. So, how are we on time? Yeah, we're doing pretty good. Probably what I'm going to do is do a card for the collective. We just have a small group tonight, which is fine. I always feel it's exactly who needs to be here. And I'd highly encourage you, if you need any teas, if you would like to help me, I would appreciate it, because we are moving in like 2 weeks. And any sales I could get or readings or anything, if you've ever considered them, now would be a great time. We have some things that we got to do to set up our new spot. And we got to work on our art. Like, that's so much stuff. But I know that everything is going to fall into place and be just fine. But if you would like a full reading right here, and tonight it's just tarot. I'm dabbling a little bit, putting a little mediumship in with it, but not a whole lot. I've just been doing my cards a lot lately. The messages seem to be a lot more profound and then more sacred, to do the readings one-on-one. Like, there's been a lot of information coming through on the readings lately, and I think it's on purpose. Like, maybe they're wanting more privacy now or something. Okay, that would be awesome, Melissa. Thank you so much. And I'm excited for you to try the tea and tell me, like, take pictures, because the fun part is putting the the lemon juice, but I had lime because I didn't have lemon, and it still worked. Okay, so what I'm going to do is pull a card for the collective. Now, this message will be for all of us going through the coming week. We do have a solar eclipse coming. We have some crazy energies still coming up. So ride the roller coaster. Know that if you're angry, release it. Don't hold it in. If you have words that need to be spoken, speak them. If you're getting messages in your sleep, ooh, look at that. If you're getting messages in your sleep and stuff, trust them. Trust your intuition. Those are all the messages we've gotten tonight. And look at this. This is the best card ever. Financial and material changes. So we are shifting. See his rings on his hand? We are shifting into wealth. On the 21st is when all this crazy planetary energies are supposed to be going into fertility, abundance, okay, wealth, things like that. And it's not always, this does say financial though, so this is money and material changes. That could be whole life and age. Also, I also see as you embrace yourself and your life in this next coming week, the material and the financial changes will come about. Okay, but you have to just fully embrace and trust that you're exactly where you're supposed to be. And if we're aging, age gracefully and be thankful for this beautiful body that we have. It may be full of trials and tribulations too, but you can overcome them, right? Hi, Nicole. I just am getting ready to sign off. I've been about an hour or so, but I did a collective pull. But if you want a card real quick, I could get you a card. And do you want to see? We got to show Nicole my tea. It's almost gone. It started off bright, brilliant purple, Nicole. And then we added the lime juice because it's a color changing. And now look at it. Wait, hold on. Wait. Ah, isn't that cool? But it starts off a bright, and I do tea leaves in mine because I read my tea leaves when I'm done. So I keep some leaves in mine because I love to tea leaves. Okay, and I was just putting them up. That's funny, you just popped in. Let me get a card out for you. And I'm going back to my chakra deck, Nicole. This one right here. I love this because it has chakras and like insight and stuff. They're so cool. My Social Security case is in the final review. Woo, 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 woo. Yes, stay positive. So that card, yes, that's awesome. So that card is definitely saying that you're in for some good things. Okay, let me clear for a minute. Okay, Nicole. You have such sweet, soft energies. Emotional balance. Look at that. Stability, harmony, peace, and fluidity. Ooh, there we go. I was like, I'm always come back. It's that wonderful satellite. Emotional balance. So right now you need to totally concentrate on your cup. Okay, your chalice is full and plentiful. The rainbows are abundant. That's fertility. You need to stay harmonious and know that peace and fluidity and stability are all yours. Like this is everything. Like this is the best card. Yeah, so fitting for you with your raging hormones. So no, you have to find peace, make peace with those hormones. Okay? Emotional balance. Sometimes it's as simple as just eating regularly, okay, and realizing, yep, it's just hormones. It's okay. I got this. You need to get more decks. Look, let me show you mine. There's my decks. But I usually use just a couple of them. I think there's two pulled out of here. And I have some here, like there's some here. And then these are like I have goddess cards and crystal and Chinese wheel of the year. I have all kinds of crazy ones. Yeah, we were just talking about hormones on the opposite end of menopause and perimenopause and postmenopause and all that. Hormones are tough. I don't think I was ever so mean as when I carried my boys. Like seriously, I the testosterone. Woo! Wow. Hi Danielle, how are you? Shar said that her grandma just passed and she does have to work on her third eye. You're very blocked. Allow your grandma to help you. Okay, that's what I want you guys, if you learn nothing else from me, allow yourself to connect through your heart. Try to put your mogul mind on the shelf for even if it's just a few minutes and try to connect to your grandma like through your heart, okay? Danielle, I'll pull a card for you too, and then I'm probably going to sign out. Danielle. I get a lot of uncomfortableness in your heart chakra too. More like on my left side, like receiving love, like you're having issues receiving love because of whatever grief that you're carrying. And just know that this is just a transition, okay? Honesty, truth, transparency, since oh, you got a couple of them. Okay, this is your base chakra, okay? So this is your connection to the earth. You need to do some grounding. That'll help you with this heartbreak, okay? And then this is your throat. You need to be honest with yourself, okay? Be truthful and transparent and sincere. And if you need help, make sure you're communicating that, okay? So to find connection, I want you to more do grounding, okay? The earth, you can't see this, but this is like fire, and there's like trees all up in here, like branches and stuff, okay? And then just be truthful and honest. Like the key is also, if you follow Hecate, that's also a symbol of she watches over women, and she's wanting you to be truthful with yourself, be transparent with yourself, and sincere, okay? I hope that helps. Let me know how that resonates, honey, okay? I get you're really struggling, and it's okay. Just be honest, okay? And transparent. And ask for help. If you need help, ask for help. Because it also says sincere communication. So that I don't get that that's only with you. Some of that may be for you to sincerely communicate what's going on. Yeah, this is tough. This is hard. Okay, so I hope that helped you, Danielle. You have a good night too. Thanks, Nelia. Melissa, you too, honey. Yeah, thank you, honey. Because I've been relatively calm, but patients are almost non-existent, and I cry over the silliest things right now. Oh my gosh! Yes, do you know the biggest cry I ever had in my entire life was when I was pregnant with my second son, and they wanted Fox and the Hound had just come out, and I watched Fox and the Hound. I bought the video and stuff, and when they tied the dog up in the forest in the rain, I cried and bawled, and my husband came home from work right at that point. I'd been crying for like 15 minutes, like full on. Then he comes in, he goes, "What happened? Are you okay?" And I go, they, they put Cooper in the woods. They left. And I'm like 9 months pregnant. I got our little 16-month-old on my lap. Like, oh, it was so funny. So just be patient with yourself, honey. Thank you so much. I'm so grateful for you and all that you do. Oh, thank you, Nicole. I'm grateful for you too, sweetheart. Danielle, I hope that resonated. I'm not seeing comments. They're so delayed. It's unreal. I'm sorry, but I hope that resonated, and I hope that helped you. So I would like us to close our eyes. If you're driving, please do not participate. We're going to take a few deep breaths again. Let's do 5, okay? So in through your mouth, out through your nose. You don't have to pick any baggage up, any stress, or anything that came up during this reading that no longer serves you. Blow out, okay? Breathe in all the dreams, the possibilities, hope, peace, and comfort. And let's blow out all the stress, anxiety, worries. What is, woulda, coulda, shouldas. There you go. Do a couple more. And I'd like to go ahead and release our guides, guardians, angels, protectors, loved ones, and our higher selves. Thank you so much for the messages. Thank you for the peace and comfort also. Amen, aho, and so mote it be. Thank you so much, everybody. I hope you have a wonderful week, and I will see you next week at 7 o'clock. Thank you so